look at the Orlando Magic and what they did, I mean, getting a guy like Jalen Suggs at number 5, like, that's a culture changer, okay? Like, they now have an identity as a team. I know they have this glut of guards with Markelle Fultz and Cole Anthony and RJ Hampton, but he can play with any of those guys. And by the way, he's the best of all of them, okay? So you get a defensive-minded guy like that who reminds me a lot of Drew Holiday. First-year head coach Jamal Mosley gets some guys who are ready to play. They're mature, they're tough, they're defensive-oriented, and I think the Magic are heading the right direction.
They're super excited to have Jalen Suggs on this roster. Just a tough-nosed guy, two-way guy, a born leader, a two-way sports guy. A lot of people have to understand he was the #1 football player coming out of high school along with basketball player in Minnesota. So the Orlando Magic are super excited to have him and put him in the mix. We talked about Jalen Suggs being a two-way player. Had a chance to talk to him about being a two-sport player, being a football player and a basketball player. And Smitty asked him how hard was him to make a decision to basketball over football. He said Deion Sanders, Mr. Primetime himself, told him basketball may be your first love, but football may be the sport you say, you know what, I'll put you to the side because of the injuries.
I'm a big Jalen Suggs fan. I love his leadership in college, two-way sports player, quarterback, tough. And he can defend, and also he can run a team, he can keep pace. They have two guards that's mature, both him and Cole Anthony. Get a chance to see the football player in him because he's strong, confident, understand that he's going to watch a lot of film, I'm sure, as a football player, so that helps as a basketball player. Just a savvy basketball player already at his age. Jalen Suggs, we will keep raving about him because we saw some intangible plays. Yes, we showed you the numbers, but the intangible plays was huge watching this young guy play.
We were very pleased to be able to select a guy like Jalen Suggs and bring him into our family, and we're very excited about his future and our future, and I think already even day one kind of getting a little taste of what he's going to provide for us.
I think he's a guy that's all about winning, and he does winning things on the floor. So, you know, we've been very excited about what he's doing offensively, but just as excited about what he's doing on the defensive end of the floor. So, you know, if you can start calling him a two-way player and be an effective two-way player, that would be on his way to having a very good NBA career. You know, we didn't know what Toronto was going to do it for. We thought the first 3 were going to go in the order that they did, but at 4 we weren't exactly sure. So we were comfortable in whatever decision that was there for us to make, but when Jalen was there for us, we were excited about that as well.
Jamal, on draft night, Jalen Suggs ended up an Orlando Magic player. What was the first conversation with him like with you? Because I have a feeling that's going to be a symbiotic relationship for a while.
He's a special young man. I mean, the moment you talk to him, you just understand how much he cares about winning, you know, but you understand how much he cares about just his teammates and the people around him. He is a special young man just on and off the court. His energy is fantastic. He's enthusiastic. He's positive. And he's again, we've said it time and time again, he's not afraid of big moments, and he's a tough kid.
Jalen's a stud. You know, he can handle it. He can play off the ball. He can shoot it. He can do a little bit of everything, and I'm really excited to get out there with him.
I think in this league, he's capable of being 1, 2, and 3 because he's competitive. He can guard. He can defend. And not only that, you know, he accepts the challenge. And then we know he's a